You're watching Get to Know Us Day, all day today on QVC. Thursday, step into the linen closet at 10 a.m. Eastern for 2 hours of pretty spring-made comforters, Northern Nights pillows, and lots of ways to add refreshing new touches to your bedroom. Give yourself and your family added peace of mind when the QVC outlet store features home and personal security at noon Eastern. Experience the richness of Australian sapphire at 3 p.m. Eastern, when some of the world's bluest sapphires come your way in a variety of distinctive jewelry designs. Former Raiders defense superstar turned sports commentator Howie Long joins us live via the telephone with Eagles first-round draft pick Mike Mamula in the studio at 9 p.m. Eastern for a 2-hour anniversary celebration of football collectibles. Also on Thursday, the QVC local takes a much-needed rest with a brief stop in Boston, Massachusetts.
Welcome to QVC's Get to Know Us Day. I'm Bob Bowersox. This is backstage. I'm actually in front of a computer system that we call the Host Information System. We call it the HIS or DEWI. I don't know where the DEWI part came from, but this is where we get all of our information, where we can do a lot of research into an electronic database that brings up a lot of information that we can use in helping you understand a little bit more about the products. Also helps us understand a little bit more. It's also where we can answer email from you, which is what I'm doing right now, talking to somebody named M. Nelson. Marcia Nelson is her name. I'm going to be answering her letter in just a couple of seconds. You're about to see the Gold Hour on QVC, and as a new viewer, you should be very happy about that because QVC is the largest purchaser of gold jewelry in the world, which is one of the reasons why we can get the very best prices on just about anything you want in 10 karat, 14 karat, 18 karat gold. Kathy Levin will be showing you a few things in this hour, and I just wanted to give you a little preview of. J32110 is the 7 1/4 inch fancy oval link bracelet. This is a 9-gram beauty, bold and big, normally priced at $194.25. That's the QVC everyday low price. The introductory price is what you want to pay attention to, though. That's $178.14 right now. And it's also on what we call the Easy Pay plan, which is kind of like layaway, but it's not. If you order with a credit card, you make 2 Easy Pay payments over the next 2 months of $89.07 a piece. But we'll send you this in our normal delivery time of 7 to 10 days. Nice piece. Kathy will also show you J39062, the multifaceted polished band ring in 14 karat gold. Really nice little piece that has a lot of facets cut into it. We have it in sizes 4 to 10, and that's usually what we try and do. If you're new to QVC, you'll see a wide range of sizes, and we usually try and hit the heart of those sizes, like 4 to 10. This was handmade in Turkey. It's $85.50. It too is on Easy Pay. 2 payments of $42.75. J39062. And finally, J19802, the 10-inch patterned herringbone ankle bracelet. This is a nice 10-inch long piece which allows for any size ankle, actually, and it comes for only $22.75. A beautiful frosted center with a diagonal diamond cut slash. Made in Italy, about a 1/16 of an inch wide, and it's at $22.75. It's really quite a nice piece. So those are just a few of the things that are going to come your way. I'm going to go back to answering some electronic mail from you, our viewers. Always nice to hear from you. And studying a little bit on what's coming up for me later on tonight around the house and Make Your Space a Better Place. 2 great shows that for those of you who are homemakers, you'll find some nice things in there for you. But that's a little bit later. Kathy Levin will be coming up in just a moment with the Gold Hour. And write me. I'd love to answer you.
interesting stuff. I'm out having a coffee break. Bob's busy out there selling his heart out, and somebody says, "Where's Kathy?" She's over at the bar having just a cup of coffee. Well, I'm sorry. I just needed a little pick-me-up because it's been a long day. Hey, guess what? QVC is advertising in Good Housekeeping this month. Check it out. Oprah's on the cover. We're in very good company. And inside, we have run an ad. So take a look at it, because if you are a Good Housekeeping subscriber, you might say, "Oh, I never noticed that. Look at that. It's QVC." And here is the bracelet, one of them that I know many of you have and talk about and love. And that's our ad for inside Good Housekeeping. I think that's just great. Beautiful picture of Oprah, too. She looks good. All right, we have a 30-inch flexible herringbone to show you. And this is a beauty, because so many times in winter particularly, people wear big sweaters. Chenille is one of my favorite fabrics. It's just so soft and puppy-ish. And so many times people say, "I wear a big turtleneck," or "I like to wear a vest." And I find that every time I wear a short chain, everything gets lost in it. Well, this will not get lost. And look at this price, $142. I have a lot of interviews that I do on the radio. Many of you may have heard I've been interviewing quite a bit due to the book. And people are always saying, "Why is QVC able to sell their gold so inexpensively? How could that possibly be real?" And my answer is, if you buy $50,000 worth of one style of gold chain, you know you're going to be able to drop that price because the vendor has to do the same. Besides the fact our overhead is different. We do not have a chain of 200 stores. We have one store. And it is a whole different ball game. We are able to truly pass the savings on to you. There is no reason for anyone to spend 200 to 300% markup on gold chains. We're a huge consumer of chains. We travel all over the world. We get our gold from Italy, from the United States, from Turkey. We get our gold from Israel. We go all over the world to get the right price, the right chain. And in this case, this is a special machine that was created to do a flexible herringbone. And I know a lot of you are very well versed on this at this point, but we have many new viewers who never heard of flexible herringbone. Flexible herringbone is just that. In the old days, if you tried to do this with a herringbone, when you took it out, the necklace or the bracelet would have this nasty little ding in it. It would have a bend mark, and it would never come out. And then you would say, "Oh, I don't wear that herringbone anymore. It's ruined." This one is flexible. You are able to wrap this up and around. And I know you wouldn't ordinarily do that to your jewelry, but because it's flexible, it is resilient and it is less likely to fall into a mess. So you get a whole lot more wear from this. Lisa's wearing this with a pretty black and white suit. I can put it on over my head, and you can see it with my suit. It is the perfect choice to wear all by itself if you wish, or layer it. Use a Diamonique pendant at 18 inches. Then perhaps you want to use a 24, and then you want to use the 30. You get the 6-inch differential, and you get just a gorgeous, brilliant sparkle from this chain. It is flexible herringbone. It is 7.7 grams. Yes, it's 14 karat gold. We take a category, we take every style that comes to QVC. Of the 30-inch herringbones, we always take a selection of them and we melt them down and we analyze them for gold. They are 14 karat gold, or nobody will do business with us. And believe me, nobody wants to mess around with QVC. We're a huge customer. One company can make an entire living off of this company alone. Why would they short shrift us? So the 14 karat is 14 karat. This is the same gold that comes into the stores where you do your shopping, I'm sure. The difference is you're paying for that very small retailer, a high overhead, and a lot of extra things, because there may only be 3 or 4 of those chains that he will be selling. Here we have thousands of each style, so we can pass the savings on to you, and that's where they belong. J19762, the flexible herringbone, 30 inches long, $142. Also, for the lady or the man who likes the Figaro link, we have a really fine, delicate 3.4 gram polished Figaro link, 7 inches long. It's the 3-in-1 Figaro. It's very light and delicate, but a real bracelet of choice. People love it. Remember, you're looking at an enlargement. It is a fine, tiny bracelet. $68.25. Look at this price for a solid rope necklace. Solid ropes are generally $175, $225 and up. This is $91.75. It's 24 inches long and it's 5.1 grams. It's very thin and fine. Remember, you're looking at an enlargement. I don't want you to think you're getting something that's the size of your thumb, and when you get it, it's a tiny little piece of tinsel. It is a small rope, but a beauty because of its length, and will show nicely. $91.75. All right, if you already have diamondique earrings, or you already have diamond studs, or you have pearls, or garnet earrings, or amethyst, or emeralds, or any kind of earring at all, perhaps you'd like to just doll up a little bit by adding some earring jackets. We have a choice. We can give you the teardrop, we can give you the teardrop or the marquee. You add your own earring studs. This is $27.68 of bright, shiny earring jackets. The teardrop is the long pear shape, and the marquee, of course, is the one that goes out and in like a little kite. These are done with diamond cuts, and they're very sparkly. They reflect lots and lots of light, so they're real showpieces, and you can use them for every single day with a pearl. Use them with a silver stud to create the two-tone effect. Use these with any of your colorful gemstones to create that very pretty match to your outfits. Maybe you have a dark green stone, maybe you have a citrine, perhaps you have something in a nice red ruby or even a simulated. That's great. And then when the time comes and you want to really dress up, that's when you reach for your diamondique, as you see on Lori here. Lisa. Just seeing if you were paying attention, Lisa. These are J24812. Let me give you some length on these. They run approximately 7/8 of an inch long. I'm talking the jacket itself. Once you get into the diamondique stud or anything else, it might get a little bit bigger. But 7/8 of an inch long for the teardrop, which is that oval pear shape right there, 7/8 of an inch. And then we go into your marquee shape, and those two are about 7/8 or about 3/4 of an inch. And we do have the diamondique 1 carat total earrings for you. If you are interested, they are in 14 karat yellow gold, and they're $29.95. That's the 1 carat total. These are pretty earrings. They just look so nice. And you know, some people like very strong geometric shape earrings, and some people like the softer, rounded, more oval look. So here you have that choice. I'm going to go with the little bit harder line. I like that marquee shape. And the sparkle is great because you get all those diamond cuts, and that makes it a real nice choice, because then you sit in the light and they're really pretty. You know, they sparkle. If you're going to put something on, you want to have people see it. You want them to notice it. A lot of people say, how do you put your earrings on when you can't see? After doing it for 9 years, believe me, you just add new holes to your ear every day. You just pierce your ear in a place that it wasn't pierced because you can't see, so you just make a new hole. No, I'm just kidding. Look how sparkly they are. And perhaps you do have shorter hair. In my case now, if I don't have earrings on, I'm dead. I mean, there's like nothing there if you don't have any earrings on. This is a very pretty earring. Very classy, very expensive looking, and only $27.68. So if they look like your kind of earring, just specify to our representative that you want J24812 and tell us that you want either the marquee drop or the oval drop. $27.68. The jackets only. The earrings are not included, but if you like, we do have your 1 carat earrings, J579 at $29.95, and 1 carat is the total weight. Each earring is a small half carat. Here it is, the necklace I'm wearing, the 40-inch diamond cut Singapore. Now that's what it looks like in the big close-up. I'll show it to you close-up on me and you'll get a sense of it. $115. Wear it very long and dramatically, or double it up at 20 inches. J19812, your diamond cut Singapore in 14 karat gold. This one has a lobster claw clasp, and if you want, you can even hook on a favorite charm or two. It's a real lovely piece. Lots of sparkle here. Perfect as we move into winter with the bigger, higher collars, the heavier materials. They won't swallow up the chain because of its length. J19812.
That's a small glove, Kirsten. That's not going to fit me. That fits you, doesn't it? This is Kirsten. She is a display coordinator back here, which is, we're actually in a place called The Closet, where you're spending 8 hours a day or so setting up display shots of the various products so we get a closer look at them. You have a lot of little areas to work in.
Yep, lots of different props to help enhance the product a little bit.
Make it look prettier. What's this area called?
This is basically the closet. This is for larger hard goods and stuff, and then we also have a kitchen area right now which isn't being used as a kitchen area, but it helps to store props to continually get the shows done.
Every area has a lot of different uses. I recognize the kitchen area from my show. Now these two things up here are really interesting. These are little boxes for real close-ups, and this is where, for instance, we can take a look around over here and you can see a little bit of the gold that Kathy was just looking at or about to look at in a very special box where the lighting hits it just right.
And if you put a nice fabric back there and put some folds into it, gives it some depth and makes it look nice and soft, but the product stands out, which is what we want.
Which is exactly what we want, because people can't touch or feel the product, but we give them just about as good a feel visually as you can with your hand. You can, because of that box over there, you can actually see the texture. You can almost feel the goods. And it's because of people like Kirsten that really have the very best look. There's a finished product right there. As you can see, it's an example of what we're talking about. You can almost feel the coolness of that gold in your hand and how smooth it is. And that's one of your best works tonight so far.
Actually, that was Mel.
Oh, that was Mel.
But yeah, she did a nice job on that. Looks nice.
She did. Well, if you ever wonder who are the people that make those wonderful displays for you, it's people like Kirsten.
Well, thank you, and they do a great job. There's a lot of creativity that goes into that. A lot of people say when my child graduates college, I'd like to see them get into the Fashion Institute or go to the fashion design houses. Doesn't always happen. A lot of these people will work their way up into that direction just by learning the little nuances of design and the light box and the closet. When someone says, where do you work at QVC? And you say, in the closet, now you know what they mean. All right, a lot of people say, I have a friend who shops QVC all the time, but I don't know what she likes. What should I buy her? How about a gift certificate? This is a very nice idea. Take a look.
I'm having a hard time finding just the right gift. Do you offer QVC gift certificates?
We sure do. Just ask for item number D1000. We offer our gift certificates in increments ranging from $20 to $500, and shipping and handling is included. It's the perfect gift for those hard-to-buy-for people, or a nice way to introduce someone to the pleasures of shopping with QVC. QVC gift certificates, another reason smart shoppers shop with QVC.
That's very interesting. You can read more about our story in Good Housekeeping here. I'm just looking at this. The question is, why buy gold from QVC? The question is, why buy it anywhere else? Buying gold is not something you do every day. It's also something most of us don't know much about. So how can you make sure you're not buying anything less than the best? You'll enjoy reading this page in Good Housekeeping about QVC and our gold. It's really important that you understand a little bit about what makes us the largest seller of gold jewelry. All right, now we're going to talk about the fancy oval link bracelet in 14 karat gold. This is light, light, light. It's puffy, it's light, and I say that on purpose. There are people who evaluate the quality of a product based on the feel, and they pick it up out of the box and say, oh my gosh, it's chintzy, there's nothing there. My feeling is, I want the look of 30 grams of gold, but I don't want to pay the $2,000 to own it. This is 9 grams, it's a fancy oval link, and it is fancy. Isn't that a beauty? Absolutely gorgeous design, and not a tiny bracelet. This is over 1/4 inch wide, and you have something that is made of little puffed links. These are brightly polished, round and hourglass shaped stampado links, and it's $178.14. I am sure that you could go to a jewelry store and find something similar to this. I don't know about the weight. They usually don't even give you weight, but chances are, regardless of the weight, it would be somewhere in the $300 to $400 price range. We recognize that it is still a pricey bracelet, and therefore we offer it on Easy Pay, 2 payments of $89.07. What a beautiful birthday gift this would be. You could give this to someone and they would love you for it. It is gorgeous. You actually have hourglass designs, and I'll show those to you. If you can see right there, see as you're looking at it, it looks like little eyes, I meaning the letter I, and then in between you have little more oval shapes. So those eyes are what create part of the bracelet, and then the little O in between gives you the stampado look. It's very, very soft, it's very pliable, it's very light to the touch, it's airy, but it's wide and bold. Put that on with a bangle bracelet, use that with your favorite gold jewelry, mix and match your yellow, white, and rose gold items if you have them, and you have a winner. One really fine gold bracelet should be, hopefully, somewhere along the line in your life with QVC, an acquisition that you make. They are so beautiful to have, and they really are for life. I mean, let's face it, gold is forever. And you put on this bracelet with the lobster claw clasp, and there you are with something that you can enjoy full time. You don't even have to take it off. Many of us do not take our bracelets off. I am too lazy. I do not take my bracelets off. I have the Diamondique bracelet, and I have the new bracelet that we had today that's sold out already, and then I have my other gold bracelet that I treated myself to, which is also on its way to QVC shortly. Oh, I already have this bracelet on. Oh, I took two. Forgive me, I stole two. Whoops. There, I already put one on earlier. And I just wear my bracelets together. I mean, you can just put the whole wristful together and it looks gorgeous. There's no mistaking this. This is the real thing. And you know, I love costume jewelry as much as the next person, and I certainly own my fair share of it. But there is something to be said about the class of fine gold. That is a very pretty bracelet, and soft and really comfortable to wear. No pulling of hair on the wrist if you have hair. You'll find that sometimes bracelets drag and they pull. This one is smooth as silk. It is so, so pretty. J32110, $178.14, 2 payments of $89.07. Let's go to the telephones. Hello, welcome to the show. You're on the air.
Hi.
Hi, how are you?
I am fine. How are you, Kathy?
Great, thank you, but hungry.
I'm hungry. Oh, dear, so am I.
It's 8:25 and my stomach is going, feed me.
Oh, dear.
What can I say?
Terrible.
What's your first name and where are you from?
I'm Jan, and they call me Jan. And
Okay, Jan.
I'm from Las Vegas, Nevada.
Oh my goodness, that's a nice place to be from.
Oh, yes.
Very nice. I'll be out there actually next week. There's a whole bunch of hoopla going on out there, and a couple of us will be out there.
Oh, I know. There's always something going on out here.
You got it. Are you born and raised in Vegas?
No, dear. I'm a transplant from California. I was a born native Californian.
Oh my, usually it's the other way around. You start somewhere and end up in California.
No, the only reason I did, my whole family moved up here. They opened a business, and my son said, Mom, you got to get up here.
Oh, that's nice. So I'm sure you've been here long enough to love it and call it really home.
Oh, yes, but it's hot.
Yeah, it is. That's a good thing that you're saying that. It really is hot right now.
Well, now it's cooling down a little bit, thank God, and it's better at night.
Yeah, well, actually, we'll be inside most of the time because of the nature of what we're doing is inside in the convention hall, but still, it's nice to know because I was going to bring some knit outfits, and I don't want to be roasting if it's really hot.
Well, it is about, today, it's about 104, something like that.
Oh, let's cancel the knits. I thought you were going to say 80.
Oh, no, then it's down, and it's coming down at night, thank goodness, so you can sleep a little bit better. But at least, thank God for air conditioning.
Cancel the knits. Okay, that just changed my wardrobe requirement for Vegas. All right, let's talk about gold. What can we offer you?
Well, I just ordered the bracelet you showed.
It's a beauty, isn't it?
Yes, I ordered it for my daughter-in-law.
Oh, lovely. Special event, I take it?
No, I give my daughter-in-law gold, I give my granddaughter gold. I only give them real jewelry.
Isn't that nice? That's something they'll have forever and ever and ever. Isn't that lovely? What a beautiful gift thought.
Oh, yes. I've given them 18 karat. They love it. And I always buy real jewelry. My grandmother raised me on that old-fashioned idea. She was from Europe. And you don't buy anything but real.
Wow. Listen, if you can do it, I'm with you. There's no question about it. Also, how much would you say percentage-wise of your jewelry do you buy from QVC? I mean, would you say half your jewelry comes from QVC? Your more recent acquisitions.
Well, I buy a lot of them as gifts since I've come up here because down below we never got QVC.
Uh-huh. And it's expensive in Vegas, is it not? Especially in the stores that are inside hotels. They're beautiful choices.
Truthfully, I don't go into the, right on the strip and all that. Because I live further out, closer to Henderson.
Uh-huh.
And I mind my own business. I don't go down there. It's too expensive.
It's very expensive. It really is. So here you get a great value, and your family members get fine, beautiful gold jewelry, and you can always feel so proud of seeing them wearing it, plus proud that you bought it for them.
Oh, yes. I gave my granddaughter her garnet bracelet for Hanukkah last year,
Uh-huh.
and she was thrilled to death. And then I gave her the other gold bracelet to match it. We celebrate Hanukkah and Christmas both were bad.
Oh, that's not bad. That's good. Listen, there's always a nice, you know, there's never anything wrong with having a joyous celebration and something that brings family together. I'm all for it. I love Christmas. I think it's a beautiful time because I get to see so many friends I don't get to see the rest of the year. And then you celebrate Hanukkah if that's your holiday as well. So why not? Celebrations are few and far between. Everybody gathers for the funerals. Let's all gather for the good stuff on occasion.
Oh, boy, I tell you. You know, everybody comes out of the woodwork for a funeral or a wedding.
That's right, preferably the wedding, but those are even fewer and further between, so
Yeah.
it's nice to gather for the good stuff.
Yeah. Oh, it's so sweet. I read your book. I just finished it.
Oh,
I
did you like
loved
it?
it.
Oh, thank you.
I loved it.
I actually will be out in Vegas, Jan. I realize you're in Henderson, but I will be in Vegas. There will be a signing somewhere on the Strip. Unfortunately, I can't be more specific at this moment, but hopefully you'll hear about it, and if you are able, come on out and say hi, okay?
Well, I hope to goodness, because I just broke my right arm
Oh,
in
no.
a bad way.
Oh, no.
And I
All
hope
right.
my son maybe he'll take me out.
All right, I'll try and put a schedule on with customer service so that if you are a Vegas person or a Nevada person and you want to make the trip, you'll know where and when, okay?
Oh, yeah, it's not that far.
All righty.
But
Hey, you
it's
take good
it's
care
a
of
pleasure
yourself.
talking to you.
My pleasure. Thank you so much. And I know your daughter-in-law will be thrilled with this purchase, and you keep on shopping with us, okay?
Have a nice Rosh Hashanah.
Thank you. You too.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye, Jan. All right, Jay, 39062 is our band ring that we're going to go to now, wrapping up with this bracelet over 1/4 of an inch wide and one heck of a beauty. Now let's take a look at the band ring. I know everybody's been seeing it on my finger. Sparkle, sparkle, sparkle. This one looks like 1,000, as they say, points of light. Isn't that a beauty? This can be used, of course, as a wedding band, but it's also really a multi-use ring. There are a lot of people who love to wear plain pretty bands on the middle finger. A lot of gentlemen like to wear a little pinky ring, so do a lot of ladies. And if you don't want prongs, if you don't want stones, you don't want things that are too fancy, then this is what you do want. And a lot of people are concerned about things that are faceted because they think they're scratchy. They don't think they're polished off properly. This is beautifully finished. It is smooth as silk on the hand. It comes in sizes 4, 5, 7, 8, 9, 10. So there's no size 6, but we do have 4, 5, 7, 8, 9, 10. And it runs a little bit wider. This one is 1/4 of an inch wide, so you'll find that if you are a half size, that half size up will work for you. I wear a 6. If it's a thin ring, I can squeak into a 5 1/2. I have to fight to get over the knuckle, but I can wear it. This is a 6, and it's a little snug. Know that about the ring. If you tend to puff up and you tend to get a little bit tight in the rings when they're wider, then you may want to go up one size. It's up to you. It really does run true to size. This is a 6, and in a wide band, that's how a 6 fits. But if you're thinking, no, that's just a little too tight and I don't like the look of it, then move it up one size. Let me show it to you right here on my little finger because it's very pretty there, and Lisa's wearing it on her middle finger. You can go any way you want. It's a beauty. And of course you can wear it with your solitaire behind it if you have a diamond or diamondique. $85.50, 2 payments of $42.75, sizes 4 through 10 except for 6, which has already sold out. Let's go to the phones. Hi, welcome to the show. You are on the air.
Hello, Kathy. This is Jennifer from
Hello.
Arlington, Texas.
Hey, Jennifer, how are you today?
I'm terrific. How are you?
Great, thank you. Getting ready to go off the set and wolf down anything that's not nailed down. You can tell, I wrote this in the book, you can't go on the air being hungry or you can't think.
I read it. I loved your book.
Thank you. What can we offer you tonight?
I ordered J32110, the fancy Ovalink bracelet.
Isn't that a beauty?
Oh, it's gorgeous. I
Yeah.
love it.
That's a lot of bracelet for the price because I think people are accustomed to seeing these at 32 grams and $2,000 and they don't realize you can take the weight away and you can still maintain the beauty of the design.
Absolutely. I've got a lot of gold from you, and it's all wonderful. There was an article on Dateline NBC last night talking about 14-karat gold jewelry and how some stores sell it marked as 14 karat and it may not be. So I appreciate that QVC assays their jewelry.
You're absolutely right, and I'll tell you a story. well, you know this too if you read the book. Somebody brought 13.9 carat to QVC in the very beginning, and we caught it immediately when we assayed the jewelry, and he's never been able to do business with us. That's maybe $50 million account. You think that guy was a little stupid?
Well, he won't get away with it on QVC.
Well, no, I mean, because every category that comes in, one of these bracelets at least was assayed. Everything is looked over, so there's nobody can pull the wool over our eyes. And what's the point? If you're honest with us, you know, the payback will come in that we become a customer of the manufacturer. That was such a foolish thing for them to do. And I know what you're talking about. There are people who will be selling things that are not the truth. And what they do is they tarnish our reputation because people point the finger to us. It shouldn't be that way. We take the time to analyze our jewelry.
Right. Well, for those people who are new on Get to Know Us Day, believe me, the gold is terrific.
Thank you for saying that. Would you play the word game?
Ooh, I'd love to.
All right, now the pressure's on. You're Jennifer, right?
Right.
Okay, Jennifer, we'll scramble up a word, give you a clue. You have 20 seconds right on the bottom of your screen. Good luck. Here we go. This is the name of a state. It is one of our 50 states.
Kentucky.
Oh, it had to be Kentucky. Couldn't come up with anything else with two K's in there. All righty, good for you. And let's go over to, what's her name? I know. Let's go over to Lisa. That was a Wheaties spin. I thought that one would never come to an end.
Thank you, and thank you, Lisa.
Thank you, Lisa. She says $100 Jennifer will have for you. If you'll stay on the line, we'll get you back, get your $100 right into your account. Happy shopping and enjoy your brand new bracelet.
And thank you, Kathy.
Thanks for calling today.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. All right, this is J39062, your faceted ring. It's a beautiful choice, whether you want it for a significant, you know, wedding ring or you want it just for pretty, as we say, for sew. It's a great look. 1/4 of an inch is for men or women, sizes 4 through 10, except for 6. J39062, $85.50, 2 payments of $42.75. That Bob will do anything to get out of selling products today. He's just roaming the building.
Hi, Kathy. I'm actually standing with somebody you know quite well, and we'd like to introduce Jason Lyle to the new viewers at QVC. Jason is an engineer here at QVC, and you keep us running.
Basically, we try to keep up with you folks. We're live 100%, 7 days a week, every day but Christmas, and we don't stop. We just don't stop. So.
Well, we're a completely electronic company.
Yes, we are.
Everything from computers to the cameras, robotics and everything.
All right.
What's it take to keep up? How big is the staff of engineers here?
Well, I'm one of 8 engineers that's dedicated only to keep the live show going, and then there are another 12 engineers in our staff that keep everything else running.
What kind of stuff do you do?
Well, we take care of the cameras. The cameras are robotic, so there's a lot of motors within that have to keep going constantly. Like I said, we don't stop. We've got microphones that every host and every guest has to wear.
Little earpieces?
Earpieces, boy, that's just the stuff on the set itself. Then up in the control room, there's the graphics machines. And there's another emergency right now. One thing I've learned is never to panic, so I think I better learn how to turn the lights back on.
He's the calmest guy at QVC. We'll be right back after Jason takes care of this little problem. Stay where you are.
Once we get a product into our corporate office here that's fully packaged, we, as a QA team, analyze how we're going to package that to our customer, and that's part of our responsibility, and we call that a pack recipe. And we determine what size box the garment should go in, and we analyze that based on what the fabric is and what kind of shipping it will withstand as far as the packaging goes. So we do that, and we key all that information into our system.
Okay, this could be the problem, part of it. And it's little things like that can definitely make our day interesting.
Anytime you're ready, guys, I'll just read the magazine. It's no problem if the show just isn't going on. It's okay. I'll just read about Oprah and QVC here. You let me know when you get it together. You think this doesn't happen. It happens all the time. All of a sudden, you're talking and you hear the engineers go, ah! They start running all over, and all you do is you flip your switch back on, and then you go, False alarm. Okay, welcome back, and we have a 28-inch chain to show you. And look how cute. For the star in your life, you're someone who loves stars, as I do. I'm really star crazy, heart crazy, cherub, and all this romantic, goofy stuff crazy. This is a removable star charm that comes on a 28-inch cable chain with floating star. In other words, you can remove it anytime you wish. Notice the chain. The best way to describe this kind of a link, the cable chain, is if you think about being on a boat and the chain, well, not a marine link, because the marine link is an oval with a line across it. It's just links like this, little individual links that hook end to end to end and go all the way. Now the star is adorable. Let me show you the star because the chain is beautiful. If you have a small enough neck, you can really double it up and wear it as a 14-inch. It's going to be very tight unless you have a small neck. I don't think I can do it. I think it's going to be too tight for me. Lisa probably can do it rather easily. Let me just see. We take it up and around. Now I have it caught on my collar. Doesn't work. Anyway, now it would be too tight. I mean, I could squeeze it and choke myself to death, but it would be dumb. But what I want you to see is the floating heart. Put this on any chain you have and just enjoy. Look how pretty that is. You can wear it real close up, or you can wear it just a little bit lower, whatever you want. And then this chain, because it's 28 inches, drops down very, very nicely, and it comes to right about there. I have it right on my button so you can't see it. And that's a little 5-pointed star. I recommend wearing this one if you wish with a heart, or wear it with any of your favorite charms that are significant to you, maybe your initial, or #1 mom, #1 grandmom. There's so many things. And it's just a really cute little extra that we've added. This is $74.25 for the 28-inch chain, and then it has the spring ring clasp to it, and you get the floating star. I like the star because you'll be able to put it on so many different lengths of chains that you really get your wear out of it. It's also nice when you give something like this to include the sentimental thought. You know, to the star in my life, you're the shining star, you are a star. When somebody does something great, maybe you have a child who's having trouble in math and they have just gotten it, what you might do is keep the chain for yourself and give the child the star. Say, you are the shining star, congratulations. Someone may have quit smoking, maybe they've been watching their weight successfully, and you want to compliment them. There are too few compliments and too few good strokes in the world. Everybody's always your best critic. They're always the first one to call and tell you everything that's wrong, and myself included on occasion. Someone walks out wearing a beautiful suit and I say, your hem's ripped. Maybe you should consider saying, nice suit, and your hem's ripped. Well, actually, I don't think that's being critical. I think that's being helpful when you're kind enough to tell someone that they look for. I got to tell you a great story. I went to a party the other day. Maureen Stapleton has just had a new book come out, and the woman that assisted me in writing my story, Jane Scoville, is also the co-author for the Maureen Stapleton story. It's a great book. It's a lot of fun. It opens up very funny, hits you hard and fast. She's a riot. And they did a press party for Maureen Stapleton. There was a man standing by the bar in a very nice blue shirt and khaki pants, young, good-looking man, and he still had the label on his rear end, the sticky label that you get sort of like when you buy things at the Gap. And I thought, well, do I or don't I? What is politically correct in this circumstance? So I walked over and I said, excuse me, I know we haven't had a first date, but do you know that you have a label sticking on your rear end? Oh, it was a great intro. He didn't ask me out. That's all I can say. But at least I saved him the embarrassment of walking around New York the rest of the night with a label stuck to his rear end, 34 long. Anyway, I thought it was so funny. J390860, he probably would have asked me if I'd shut my big mouth, but he said, thank you very much, I appreciate that. So what I'm trying to say is there's very little compliment, not little, but there aren't enough compliments in the world. I should have come up and said to him, you're very attractive. I hope you're single and might consider asking me out. And do you know you have a label stuck on your rear end? Maybe that would have worked better. Perhaps it's just my MO, my modus operandi that is lacking. This is J39086 for the star in your life. If you're the star, why not treat yourself to something pretty? $74.25, and it's the 28-inch cable chain that you can use with anything at all. Let's go to the phones. Hi, welcome to the show. You're on the air.
Hi, Kathy.
Hello, how are you?
This is Lynn. I'm from Mill Hall, Pennsylvania.
Well, Lynn, how would you have handled walking up to a gentleman with a label stuck to his pants?
I don't think I would have had the nerve to say anything.
You would have just let him walk with a fool thing sticking on him.
Probably.
You're the one, if I ever go to a restaurant with and I have toilet paper on my shoe, I can never trust to tell me about it. You'll make me look foolish the whole night, which I do with frequency anyway. Lynn, are you buying our star?
Yes, I am.
And what special meaning might this have for you or the recipient?
Oh, I just enjoy stars. It does have a special meaning for me.
That's great. Well, there's so many people who share your love of stars. You know, there's just something romantic about them and hopeful about them. And
Yes.
everybody loves the little sparkle and the twinkle. And whether you wear it short or long, it doesn't matter. It comes right off the chain. And you have a nice chain here, too, at 28 inches.
Yes, that was one thing that attracted me to it, was the length of the chain.
Also, it's a very tiny, tiny ring, and you should be able to feed this through any charm you own, whether it's a Diamonique charm or anything. It's so small, this should fit through everything you have, so this will be another jewelry chain for you.
That's about the only length I don't have at this point.
Great. Well, you'll be able to layer up a storm then, and we certainly hope that your star continues to rise and shine, okay?
Well, thank you.
Hey, thank you for joining us. Take care.
And Kathy, I did just finish your book, and I enjoyed it very much.
Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Thanks a lot. All right, bye-bye.
And bye now.
Everybody, if you have a special star in your life, this is your little star necklace. It runs about 7/8 of an inch wide, and it comes on its own chain. There's the little ring, really tiny. That will fit through virtually any chain you have, or any charm you have. And this is the floating star charm with the 28-inch cable chain, priced at $74.25. Stay with us. More Get to Know Us and more gold coming up. How's that for a stunning fact? How many companies can boast handling 50,000 orders an hour? 50,000 orders. So we have quite a comprehensive staff of people in 3 locations who answer our phone calls, and we also have the benefit of technology with a voice-activated system whereby you can call right in and place your order through computer and never have to speak with someone if you don't wish to. This is so nice. It's a great way to shop. It's convenient, it's easy, and it's fast. All right, we have bows in addition to beautiful hearts, which people love, and stars, which people love. We have bows. That's another one of the romantic little things that women seem to get all, you know, hot to trot about. These are little bow earrings. They are so cute. They fit right into the ear. I think this is a really pretty, sweet, delicate gift for a woman to wear on a day-to-day basis. I think this is nice for a young girl. I also see this as the perfect gift for those important milestone birthdays like Sweet 16, 18, or if you have someone who's turning 21, going off to school, just completed something special, you know, another one of those, congratulations, you've done well. This is a really pretty little earring. I mean, it's very small, it runs about a ½ inch across, but it's so feminine and pretty. Not everyone wants to have a big killer earring every single day. Yes, there are people who do wear fabulous big chunky jewelry. Maybe they work in art galleries or they work for boutiques and it's part of their look or their job. I am one who loves large earrings and tends to wear them most of the time. But I also like things that are soft and feminine and pretty, and sometimes you have too much going on at the neckline with your outfit. Perhaps it's beaded, it's jeweled, it's gold, it's got something happening here, and you can't wear all this stuff because all it does is compete and make you look overdone. This is a lovely earring. How about when you're wearing blue jeans and a vest? You don't necessarily want to wear these big long things. Maybe you want to have something very soft and delicate. Many women have sensitive ears and they can't wear a lot of earring, or they get itchy and scratchy if they don't wear fine gold. These are 14 karat gold. They're comfortable. They fit right on the earlobe even if you have a small earlobe, and if you're on the phone all day, they won't get in the way of the receiver. They aren't going to upset you so that you say, oh my gosh, these earrings are making me crazy, and you end up taking an earring off and then you lose it, or you walk around all day like a fool. It's another example of nobody told me I only had one earring on. How often do people do that? Why do people let you go like that? You know, do you know you have one blue shoe and one green shoe? Well, of course I know that. Thank you very much. I used to always think that was very cute on 30-something. I believe her name was Melanie. She was the artsy one with the wild hairdo. She always wore one earring, and everyone inevitably would say, do you know you're missing an earring? And finally she got into just saying, I know. If you find it, let me know. Because she was so avant-garde, that was her choice, and nobody got it. Well, if you want to wear 2 earrings, we do recommend that you wear 2 the same, and, or at least in this case, because they're the bows. And these are done in a satin finish with a high polish shine around them, and they're $62.25. They're very popular. Some of you have the matching necklace. We had a Today's Special Value several months back, and I know you bought that very beautiful herringbone chain with the little slider bow. This is the matching piece. We actually had that. It was J31631. I remember I have it on my card here, and it was the matching piece. So if you have the necklace and we're not aware, we do have the earrings, J32502, $62.75, or 3 payments of $20.75. And rope rings are so popular. People love rope rings. They're always asking for more rope rings here at QVC. Rope rings are a little touchy if they're soft. Sometimes they roll poorly and they don't fit right, so we made a rigid rope ring for you. This is great. It comes in sizes 3 through 11. We gave you every size we could so that you could have some fun with these in terms of pinky all the way up to index. This is a rope style ring. It's only $33, and if you place this on the back of your ring and on the front of your ring, look at the difference. I don't have 2, I only have 1, but what a gorgeous look. It's actually kind of a satiny rope. It's not as high profile as this band because it's not all the high polish. It's a satin look. You can see the difference. Great little ring to wear as a pinky. Ideal to use 2 or 3 of them and create your own ring. And you'll notice here at the bottom there's a little bar. They call it a sizing bar. It's really not designed for sizing in this case. What you can do though is you might be able to hang a little charm off of it. If you have a jump ring, you can have a jeweler affix some charms to this. I like the idea of wearing this next to a simple solitaire and creating your own look. Get 2 of them for $66, and you'll be able to flank anything and wear it in a really pretty fashion to create a whole different look. Shiny band in the middle, 2 of these rope bands around, your solitaire from Diamonique in any shape, pear, marquee, solitaire round, anything you have might be just perfect to put this around it so you get a whole new look. Silver. Take a silver band and put 2 gold rope rings around the silver band. Now you have your two-tone effect. And if you have anything in rose gold, that would be pretty as well. Doesn't matter. It's such a nice ring. I love the idea of putting it around a wider band. Some of you have our dome style ring, the beautiful gold dome ring that you see a lot on Judy, and I think Mary Beth has it. This would be beautiful flanking the dome. And you have all different possibilities. Even Joan's rings, you know Joan's stone rings that she sells in black, gold, and clear. She also sells in the pastel pink, lilac, and green, or you have it in the dark sapphire, emerald, and ruby color. Take 1 or 2 of these rings and wear them around them or in between her rings and create a whole big beautiful look. So this is a great way to create a difference in your jewelry, a whole new flavor to another ring. So you get more for your money when you start to add and multiply. I think they're great. I love rope rings. We had these in the very beginning of QVC. I remember way back viewers saying, won't you do rope rings? And we did them, and they've always been popular, but we don't see them a lot. They sell out a lot, and we don't get them around. But when we do try to give you the sizes that you require so that you can go all different ways. You can wear 2 or 3 of these on the middle fingers. Kids like to wear these too. If you're looking to buy a child a gift and she does want 14 karat gold, why not give her 14 karat gold? Go up 1 size, let her wear it on her middle finger. She'll love it. Then she can mix and match, and lots of pretty little delicate touches. Always a nice way to wear your jewelry. 3 through 11 will permit that. Lots of mix and matching here. How about satin finish? All of the new matte finish. This is high polish. This has the satiny look, and you can use this one with, you know, even a garnet ring, an amethyst, anything at all that stands high up. You'll be able to put this around it so you create a real nice sort of a look. If you buy 1, it's $33, obviously 2, $66. It's still a great value because it creates a whole new expensive looking ring. J4936 is the item number. We call it our rope style ring in 14 karat gold at $33. Stay with us. I have the 40-inch necklace coming up next. We'd like to introduce our Senior Vice President of Merchandising to you, Jeff Tarashi, and let's learn how he actually finds some of the products that come to QVC.
At QVC, our buyers search the world to find the newest and freshest product to present to our QVC audience. Our buyers travel to Europe, Asia, all around the globe to find items that are unique and novel. Those items are brought into the QVC facility. Each item is submitted as a first piece sample, and that item must pass a quality inspection. If the item does not pass a quality inspection, it's not capable of being bought by a QVC buyer. If the item passes the initial inspection, a purchase order is then written for that particular item. When the shipment arrives 30, 60, maybe 90 days later, the shipment is then subjected to another quality inspection, where the quality of the actual manufactured shipment is compared to the first piece sample. Again, if the shipment passes our quality inspection, that item is put away in one of our warehouses and is available for sale to the QVC audience.
Okay, and you have a lot of rigorous testing that goes on in between and a lot of demands made on those vendors to make sure the product arrives to us in good shape and ultimately to get to you in good shape. Packaging is critical. It has to pass drop tests, shaker tests, and it really is big business. We are almost 9 years old. We will celebrate our 9th birthday in October, and we have come a long way, and we are very proud of our accomplishments. We have the most outstanding team of buyers, programmers, telephone reps, customer service, packers, backstage, technical, absolutely superb staff here. This is an impressive business. People who come through here are astounded when they see how it operates. I don't think anybody could undertake this today, starting from scratch very effectively without a lot of money and a lot of talent. All right, and of course those fabulous hosts. We have a 40-inch chain for you, and I think this is gorgeous. So many people want more. Give me long lengths, give me drapeability, give me opera elegant. Here, J19812 does all that for you at $115. And you know this is also going to function dually as a 20-inch chain when you double it up, which is exactly what I have done. This is a Singapore, and Singapore is a spectacular link because it has non-stop razzle dazzle. It shines all the time. It's because it starts out as a herringbone, and in a special mechanical process, it is twisted permanently. You cannot untwist a Singapore and turn it into a herringbone, but it starts out that way, and it is permanently twisted. Every single corner or angle, every single little area here turns into sparkle and shine, and that's what people love about Singapore. It's just non-stop flash, sparkle. I have it on doubled right here at my neckline. This jacket has a V, and it doesn't permit drapeability of jewelry. So I put this necklace on doubled, and it just peeks out of the collar line. Or if I wanted to, wearing a different kind of a suit, as Lisa is wearing, I would be able to just take this and let it drop. It's a very pretty piece. And you can put your jewelry pieces on it if you wish, wear other layers, use ropes, use any of your pieces, or use some lorgnettes. You can mix your costume with your genuine. But I like the idea of getting 2 necklaces for the price of 1. If you bought a 20-inch chain, chances are it would be somewhere around $85 QVC price. Then you buy this 40-inch chain, you're looking at $115. Here we give you both for $115. You double it up, you have the 2, you let it drape, and it's great. Also, remember with pearls it would be pretty. The sparkle on the chain is what's so impressive. Even on a light color, now the camera's very far away so you can't see it, but even on a light color, this just dances and jumps out, and it's so beautiful. On skin it's gorgeous, and if you're wearing dark colors, Lisa's wearing a black top, it really pops, and that's what you want. You want your jewelry to be noticed. Nobody puts jewelry on hoping nobody sees it. What would be the point? So it's a beautiful choice, and I love the idea of being able to wear it doubled up. You don't have to open the clasp when you wear it long, obviously, but if you do open it up to double it, you have a lobster claw clasp. J19812, $115. One of the sexiest pieces of jewelry, Kurt tells me, is an ankle bracelet. I don't know why men get all hot to trot over them, but they do. They love the idea of that sexy little bit of sparkle at the ankle. And I think women always want to have a pretty ankle bracelet, but they get a bit dissuaded when they see a $60 or $70 price tag, because many times they do fall off. If you flex your ankle or you're doing sports, you catch them, sometimes you rip them. What if we can just give you a lovely ankle bracelet at $22.75? Plus, we also can give you an ankle bracelet that is 10 inches long. Some ankle bracelets out there are a little smaller than that, and they don't fit very well. This is 10 inches, it's a pattern herringbone, and it's very sexy. You can wear this one on skin. You can wear it under your hose or over your hose. That is your choice. Now, this is the sort of thing that a lot of ladies wear when they're dressed up. Other ladies wear them full time. Now, Lisa's wearing kind of a clunky loafer. It's actually not the ideal way to show, and that's not her fault at all. She's wearing this outfit. This is really designed more for a little bit lighter shoe. Now, you might say, well, don't be silly. I have sneakers and I still wear my ankle bracelet. My girlfriend Andrea never takes hers off. She wears it all the time. So it wouldn't matter what shoe she had on, she still wears it. But when you think about a feminine shoe with a, a little higher heel, a little softer look, that's when you have something that really is pretty to wear this with. Let me just show you. Now, I'm wearing an opaque stocking. I don't think it's the best choice of stocking either. But look at this. It is really a pretty look. You have just that little bit of sparkle coming off the ankle. And Kurt, is there a better way for me to get for you? How's that? Is that all right? All right. You have just this little bit of sparkle, and this is patterned. In case you can't see it, it's so small. This is a patterned herringbone. It has little diagonals running all around it, and it's 10 inches, so it's a little looser, a little bit more comfortable to wear, because sometimes when you flex your ankle, if it's tight, that's when you snap it. Now that is pretty. If you wear a little bit higher heel or you're going out fancy, when I get dressed up, I always say, I don't wear an ankle bracelet. I don't have one. I'm just so klutzy. I'd rip something. I'd mess it up. But I see them all the time, and I think they're so pretty. And we've had a lot of requests to please have one little Dominique charm to hang off an ankle bracelet. We are working on something. But they are feminine. They are, and they're a great gift idea. This is something that you can buy someone and know that they're going to love. They really are. I mean, people don't always buy this for themselves, but when they get one, they really like it. Men tend to be very responsive to them. They like them, but I think women wear them just because they're pretty and they like them. They like a little bit of extra jewelry. You know, we're always looking for yet one more way to wear our pretty jewelry. So here you have it. If I slide just there, you can see it's just a very pretty kind of a look. And I don't think you wear it necessarily over your opaque stockings, but you can wear it with your sheer. And if you don't take it off, then obviously you're going to wear it under your stockings every day. This is real smooth. It's nicely finished off, so it isn't going to grab at anything. It has a regular spring ring clasp on it, and it's item number J19802. Bob just gave me the vote of approval. He says they're sexy. Guys get all hot to trot over them. You know, I always wonder what it is. I hear gentlemen saying, "Ah, man, she had an ankle bracelet." It's like, what are you looking at her feet for? A lady goes and spends all day doing her hair, her makeup. She spends all this money buying an outfit, and the guy's looking at her feet. My feet, my goodness, they go on forever. I would prefer that you not look at them. That's probably why I don't wear one. I don't want anybody staring at these boats. I look like I'm wearing the whole violin case. But they are pretty. I mean, when you have that little sexy thing on, it is nice. If you're trying to find a pretty gift for someone, you want to keep it under $25, this is a way to go. And we do offer you nice patterns here. You don't get to see a lot of ankle bracelets in the stores, and many times they really are a lot more money. So this is nice. It is a spring ring clasp, little diagonal slashes all along the herringbone, giving you the bright pattern on the satin finish back. And it's real small. It's only a 1/16 of an inch wide. Don't expect this to be a big, big thing. It's just a little tiny thing, but cute. And it's J19802. It is 10 inches long. It does give you a lot more mobility, a lot more movement. If I can slide myself this way, perhaps you can see. And obviously, Kurt, where are you? Yo, Kurt! Nope, nobody home. And there you have it. Well, there it is. I wanted you to show my ankle. What are you doing? Oh, you're setting up a shot. I'm sorry. There you go. And that's what it looks like when it's on. They are pretty. Thanks, Kurt. Here, I figured you were just mesmerized by my ankle bracelet and you're unable to do your job properly. J19802. Think again, Kathy. Kurt Bart was not at all interested in your ankle, or any other part of you for that matter, you old poop. Okay, let's take a look at what we have shown in the gold hour. And that was starting with our 30-inch flexible herringbone, 7.7 grams, J19762, $142. J24812, the diamond cut earring jackets, your choice of the marquee shape or the teardrop shape, $27.68. J32110, the fancy oval link bracelet, gorgeous, beautiful links, light, airy, but bold looking, over 1/4 of an inch wide. J32110, $178.14, or 2 payments of $89.07. The multifaceted polished band ring in 14 karat gold, $85.50, 2 payments of $42.75. It comes in sizes, I believe, 4 through, I think 11, but I'm not sure. J39086, the Star Charm on the 28-inch cable chain. 28 inches of chain and